Well. You decided to take the plunge. You decided to research your religion, and you are at the point where you are convinced you were in a cult. And now your whole world is shattered. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to believe. You don't know who to trust. You don't know where to go. Baby, I have been there. And I made some, I'm not going to call them mistakes, because who writes the rule book on how to wake up from a cult? I don't know. I don't even know if such thing really exists. But I did learn some things along the way. I want to share some tips with you. I'm going to try to keep this short. Let's just jump right into it. First of all, I guess this is the biggest thing I can say, and probably the biggest tip I have, which is when you come out of a cult, you've been conditioned to believe there is only one truth. And you only need to look at one body of source information to get that truth. And that's not true. Because everybody out here is looking for the same thing, the truth. What the hell is going on? Especially right now in this crazy ass world. Don't nobody know what the hell is really going on. And when you're coming out of a cult and you coming into this crazy ass world, it's overwhelming. It's a lot. Emotionally, you all over the place. So this is my biggest thing. This is what I did. I was so anxious. I guess the best way to say it is I was just so anxious to try to prove something to myself. Because when you come out of a cult, you feel dumb. You feel like it shatters your whole self-concept. Everything you believed or how you were taught to think about everything is up for question. And it's so much information now. It's so much information now. It's crazy. Am I in focus? It's so much information. And just take your time. Just take your time. Because no one has a true grasp of this thing called life. And I free fell. I'm still free falling down this rabbit hole. I did not know this thing was so long and wide and deep. So I'm not going there today. I'm not going there with y'all. But I'm still free falling, but I feel better about it. And the reason why I feel better about it is because I removed the pressure, the subconscious pressure I was putting on myself to find the answer. I mean, there ain't no rush. Just relax. You are already discovering something monumental, which is you were in a cult. And you know what? There's a bunch of people trying to create and solidify their own little miniature versions of a cult. Like, there's so many people that want you to believe what they believe, think how they think. And that's just not how it works, man. You have to come up with your own truth. And you pick bits and pieces from the information that you research that feels good to you, that resonates with you. But just be careful, because you just came out of a cult. So there's a whole bunch of people trying to pull you into their stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pull you into how they think. And you ain't got to go through all that. Take your time. Take your time. Look at and research the topics that resonate with you, that naturally feels logical and right for you, and trust yourself again. Because when you come out of a cult, you don't trust yourself. It's like when I first woke up from being a Jehovah's Witness, I'm like, how did I believe this bullcrap for so long? What if I believe in this new thing and I'm still wrong? Like, I don't know. See, cults jab at your self-confidence, your self-esteem, because one of the criteria of being in a cult is that you cannot think for yourself. So thinking for yourself becomes a whole new skill you have to adopt and acquire and feel confident in. And no one can give you that. There's no one source of information that can give you that. That's just trial and error. But if you keep at it, you'll be fine. So it's just a warning to all you guys that's just waking up. And first of all, congratulations, baby, for waking up. It ain't easy. Man, waking up from a cult, it's like trying to lose weight, trying to save money. It's hard, like everything else. And it's probably the hardest thing because everything you have done, how you view things, how you view people, how you look at the world, how you participated in the world, how you interacted with people, how you dress, everything in your life was dictated by Watchtower. And now you have an open source world to make these decisions for yourself for the first time. That's overwhelming. That is overwhelming. You're going to be depressed. You're going to feel crazy. You're going to look up all kind of crazy stuff. Nothing going to make sense. Everything's going to make sense. Woo, woo, woo. Take your time and do not rush to start believing in anything else. Just take your time. You deserve that time. You spent so much time serving the purposes of the governing body or whatever cult you was in. They all the same. You spent so much time serving the purposes of somebody and something else that the thought of you being in control of that ship, it feels like you're going to sink. How do I control this thing? Do I go right? Do I go left? Do I pause? Do I go back? Do I set sail? Do I raise my... Factors. And then you got peer pressure because you still probably got family in the cult or friends. So you're lonely. Now you're by yourself with all these strangers telling you what to believe, and you don't believe in yourself to make the right decision. You gotta take your time. Please take your time. You have time. I know it don't feel like it, but you got time. You got time to just stabilize. Don't worry about what nobody else say. Just stabilize. Just be like, you know what? I'm going to just have to take a seat back and I'm going to just have to breathe and figure out for myself what I want to believe, what causes I want to believe in, who I want to believe in, what kind of friends I want to have, what kind of job I want to get, what kind of spouse I want to have now. Because you really got to goddamn start over. You got to goddamn start over. And then it feels like everybody already got a head start because some people didn't grow up in a cult. But that's something else I want to warn you against. That's an illusion. Because everybody got something that they feel has held them back or that has hindered them from really being who they are. You're not the only one just because you grew up a Jehovah's Witness or you were a witness and you just now realizing you was in a cult. You're not the only person going through this whole paradigm shift. Relax and take it easy on yourself. It's okay. We was all fooled. We was all duped, baby. Man, they lied to all of us. Them mother flippers. They lied to all of us. Don't stress. Try to relax. Don't rush. And don't feel pressured to just jump in and believe in something else just so you can say, I believe in this. I'm not a fool. I'm not stupid. I'm on this cause. Chill. Your brain and your body is going through so much right now just waking up. Oh, my God. Get some extra sleep. Get a journal. Write your thoughts down, your notes. If there's somebody around you that can understand and they have a listening ear, you can talk to them. But you don't necessarily need that either. Like I said, because you're relearning how to accept people in your life based off of your own criteria. And you may not have a criteria yet. You may not have a conscious list of the type of people you want in your life. You still trying to grapple with the fact that this institution, this religion was lying to you all this time just for their own selfish game, and they was doing all this dumb stuff in the background. Look, I watched my first apostate video back in late 2019. It's 2021. And I'm still in that process of, wow, I was in a cult. What the F do I do now? But it gets better. It gets easier. And I think I rushed in the beginning. I rushed. Like I was just rushing, trying to figure out, okay, where do I get my grounded? Where do I belong now? Wasn't that a Kingdom Melody song or old school? To whom do you belong? Da, 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 da. See, I still think of Kingdom Melodies, man. The ish don't stop. You know what I'm saying? It don't stop. But it gets better because you get better. You just got to give yourself time. That's all I wanted to say. I ain't gonna stay on this thing long. I got things to do. You know what I'm saying? I got more research to do. I've been researching my butt off. And why am I researching? I'm just trying to get a grasp of what's going on in this world. Because this issue's crazy. But it's better than being in a cult. And at least I can think for myself, make my own mistakes, and deal with whatever consequences and rewards that come with that. And you are on the same track. So chill, baby. Chill, girl. Chill, boy. What you in a rush for? Don't feel too sad for too long, but take your time. Cry it out. Feel it out. Be mad about it. Be frustrated. Just let it out. Write about it. Be creative. Another thing I would say, whatever interest you had that you couldn't pursue because you were in Watchtower or whatever other cult, go ahead and start taking small steps to pursue that. Give your soul some therapy. Like if you were into sports but you couldn't play it, you may or may not become a sports superstar. I don't know your life. But if you like playing basketball, go to the court and shoot around on your Saturdays off now that you ain't got to be in no Zoom meetings or go out and field service. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you like, whatever it is you wanted to do creatively, do something for yourself. Don't focus so much on trying to prove something to yourself because you're waking up from a cult. Because you're just going to free fall into something else that's not good for you, potentially. And that ain't no good. Anyway, how y'all doing? I just wanted to make a little short video to say what's up. I know everybody's going through it. A lot of people are waking up, which is a beautiful thing. It is. I'm proud of you for waking up. I'm proud of you for taking them steps. It's scary. Oh my God, it's horrifying. Like that level of deceit, it exists. Yup. And you was one of the victims. But you're not a victim no more. You took a stand and you left. Or you're taking steps to do that. And that says a lot. Because only the most courageous people can do that. No matter who you think you are, at minimum, you got courage. Because any weaker of a person, you still be going to them Zoom meetings and still be going to the Kingdom Hall pretending you believe in some BS that you don't. So, good for you. Keep up the good work. I'm going to check back in with y'all. Hey, like, share, and subscribe. Only if you want to. I ain't going to tell you what to do with your life. But I would appreciate it. And I love y'all. More videos to come. I promise. I'm still waking up, y'all. It's so much stuff I'm taking in. My mind be all over the place. My emotions be all up and down. I be thinking one thing, then I switch up the next day. And I'm like, girl, you crazy? I might be. But I'm okay with that because at least I'm not in a cult. Okay? Okay. Talk to you later. Peace.